So, what is Mudarabah? Mudarabah is a partnership where one partner invests in a business venture while the others manage the business. The investor is called Rabbul Mal and the person that manages the business is called Mudarib. Restrict Mudarabah. It is a contract in which an investor restricts the action of working partner to a particular location or to a particular types of business. Number 2 is unrestricted Mudarabah. In Mudarabah contract, the investor permits the working partner to administer the fund without any restrictions. The examples of Mudarabah contract is in Islamic current account. So, why Islamic current account is an example of Mudarabah? In Islamic bank, current accounts are opened on the basis of a loan to the bank. So, the principal is guarantee and no facility can be given to the account holders.
Foundation of Mudarabah Syariah. According to Syari, the validity of Mudarabah transaction is based on several verses of the Quran and Sunnah. Broadly speaking, the basis of Syariah Mudarabah is more reflective on the recommendation before doing business. This can be proven in the following. Mudarabah is based on the principle of Islamic law and has several evidence which is derived from the Quran, the Sunnah, the consensus of the scholars and hadiths. Al-Quran. The Quran never directly talks about the issue of Mudarabah, even though the Quran uses the word dal, ra, and ba, the latter of which are taken from the word Mudarabah. Therefore, the following verse may have a connection with Mudarabah, although it must be recognized as a long way showing the meaning of travel or travel to trade and work. This can be seen in the word of God in the following verse. One of surah in Al-Quran, which is Surah Al-Muzammil, meaning in other travelling throughout the land, seeking something of the bounty of Allah. This verse implies that there are people who travel for the sake of trade and business, and they may need capital from others to do so. This is the basis of Mudarabah, where the capital owner entrusts his money to the traveller who will use it for productive activities. From the Sunnah, hadith of the Prophet narrated by Ibn Majah from Suhaib. The meaning is, the Prophet said, there are three things that contain blessing: buying and selling without cash, muqaradah, which is Mudarabah, and mixing wheat and wheat for household needs, not for sale. Riwayat Ibn Majah from Suhaib.
Number 4 of foundation of Mudarabah is consensus. It is narrated that 7 friends handed over to people Mudarib the assets of orphan as Mudarabah, and there is no one even denying them. Therefore, it is seen as ijma' wahba SUHAINI al-fiqh al-Islami wa adilatuhum. Second is the majority of the scholars agree that Mudarabah is permissible and valid as long as it is conducted according to the rules and conditions of the Sharia. They base their opinion on the Quran, the Sunnah, and the practice of the companions and the successors. Thirdly is the 4 schools of jurisprudence, Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, and Hanbali, have similar definitions and rulings regarding Mudarabah. Although they may differ in some details and applications, they all consider Mudarabah as a form of partnership between the capital owner and the manager, where the profit is shared and the loss is borne by the capital owner. Lastly, foundation of Mudarabah is qiyas. Mudarabah transactions are compared to musaqah transactions.
I will going to explain the pillars of Mudarabah. First is Rabbul Mal, owner of capital fund provider, and a dog who is competent and willing to give the business owner his money according with predetermined amount. Second is Mudarib, entrepreneur without the help of capitalists, and a dog can handle economy operation in a reasonable manner. Third is Rabbul Mal, capital, the amount of cash that has been set that is given by the owner of capital to the entrepreneur. 4 is al-amal al-mashru', business venture or project. All type of economic activity that are halal according to Islam. That is how the entrepreneur develop the capital. 5 is predetermined share of profit when entrepreneur and capitalist have partnership right. It is divided in half, which each half divided according with the ratio specific in the contract. The last is sirah, ijab and kabul. Ijab and kabul either in writing or verbally using a language that can be understood by both parties involved. As the capitalist say, take his money for the transacted with ratio 1/2 or 1/4, then the entrepreneur say kabul, which is the pronunciation of kabul to AZDY.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Tasmir Sofia Muhammad Isa. My part is condition of Mudarabah. First point is consent and agreement. Both parties must agree to enter into a Mudarabah contract willingly and with mutual consent. The terms including profit sharing ratios and other details should be clearly defined. Second point is investment by Rabbul. The capital provider, which is Rabbul, contributes the capital for the business venture. This is usually in the form of monetary funds, but it can also be assets. Third point is management by Mudarib. The entrepreneur or manager, which is Mudarib, contributes skill, labor and expertise to manage the business. The Mudarib is responsible for day-to-day operation. Fourth point is profit sharing ratios. The parties agree on the specific ratios for sharing the profit. These ratios can be fixed or variable depending on the terms on the agreement. 5 point is loss bearing Rabbul. In the event of a loss, the labor and managerial effort already provided by Mudarib is retained, but the Rabbul pays financial loss. 6 point is transparency. Both parties should maintain transparency in financial transaction and business operations. Clear records and communications are essential. 7 point is permissible business activities. The business activities conducted under Mudarabah must comply with the Islamic principle. Engaging in activities that are considered haram, which is forbidden, is not allowed. 8 points. Agreement termination. The Mudarabah agreement may be terminated by mutual consent or in accordance with its specific terms and conditions.
The issue of Mudarabah is handled in terms of profit and loss sharing. Profits and losses are divided between the Mudarib and Rabbul Mal, following no profit sharing without risk sharing and profit bearing risk.
Mudarabah enterprise Rabbul absorb loss. Profit calculated using 50/14 profit share ratio.
So, let's watch the video to better understand this issue.
What are our profit expected? It should be 60 over 40. Where is the other 20%? It's not like that, Raya. I use 20% for our own company, our new project, and the other 40% is actually mine. But sure, Katie, in our statement, the capital expenditure is the same. Okay, actually, Daya, first of all, I took the money because I'm desperate. I have my family problem. So that's why I took the money. I didn't need it when I should. So I'm so sorry, Daya, for my mistake.
Guys, calm down. What happened between both of you? Tell me.
She took our business money for her own problem.
It is because compromise between two parties?
Yes.
Okay, let me give you guys some advice. First, compromise between two parties. Is about finding a point of agreement between being assertive and cooperative is compromise or partnership. It is more about finding an agreement and exchanging concession in order to furtherly satisfy the interests of both parties. So, in this way, the disagreement between both of you can settle in this way. So, I think you two can discuss it again.
I'm sorry, Daya. I never do that again. Okay, aku with you.